Hi, I'm Salvation, and in this video I want to talk a bit about the start of the Prophecy League, how I did leveling and starting in the Prophecy League with my tanky twill build, and some notable things about the league that I think that are useful to know, and generally a bit of rambling, so there won't be any really exciting content in this video. Just a bit of rambling. In the background you see the first Atziri Kill I did in the Prophecy League. That was at level 77 and using a 5 link and a level 18 Bladefall. So you can see that the build is still pretty powerful, even with a lower level spell and only a 5 link. And the gear isn't all that great, but it's decent. I already wrote it in the leveling blog post I did in the build guide. I was pretty frustrated about the early leveling with this build again. Like level 50 to 60 was just a horrible experience. Mainly because I was an idiot and did not invest into a vegan dagger, and my accuracy was really suffering because I switched to custom crit early because I just could not stand self-casting things anymore. So yeah, I was getting impatient, and that's always the case when I do the same build and switch basically from the level 90 plus character I had in the last league to the leveling character. I get really impatient and pissed off about how slow everything is, so that's why I always have a horrible experience in the new league at that certain level. But if you slog through it, it gets amazing really fast. Once you gear up at around level 60 to 70, the build gets really amazing again and really fun to play. The last league we had a tribe pennon, and I'm really sad that we don't have a tribe pennon this league, because it really made the leveling process much better for this build. And as it's a league unique, it's just not available this league. Please someone make a divination card for a tribe pennon. I get to say that prophecies really slowed me down while leveling. I was going back to zones to do some prophecies and you know, seek out the monsters that drop uniques and all that stuff. But overall, even if it slowed me down, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I mean, some prophecies felt kind of pointless, but it was decent fun to explore some of them. And I overall really like the start of the league. I can see people not liking it, but you can pretty much ignore this league if you don't want, or if you think that prophecies are pointless. You can just not care about them and just do the ones you run into. And I think it's pretty neat. Especially the ones you get for mapping are pretty nice. Currently I'm really wondering that some of the mapping ones seem to take really long to activate. I currently have Beyond one that says I will slay beyond foes in a map, and I have that one for like 15 maps now, and it did not activate, and I honestly don't know what to do to activate it. I even ran some maps with Beyond, so even if it was that I need to slay any BO monsters for it that are natural in the map, it should have been activated, but yeah, these things are kind of irritating. I also had one with 6 additional strong boxes that also took like 7 maps to activate. I would really enjoy it more if you could use them a bit more on point. Like if you have a really good one, you roll a really good map and activate the prophecy and then it gets activated. But as I see it now, you can only hope for the best and activate it somehow, when during mapping. That's a bit irritating, but apart from that, I enjoy it. Another thing this league brought are the Fated Uniques, and I got to say the Fated Unique of the Crown of Thorns is really nice. Has a really great energy shield and is a cheap way to get a high energy shield helm at the start of the league, so I recommend grabbing one of those. There are also some prophecies that give you a guaranteed unique, and those unique are tied to the specific prophecy, so it's always the same for the same prophecy. And one prophecy is for Maligaro's Virtuosity, and it's pretty early in the game that it's available and pretty common, and that makes Maligaro's Virtuosity amazingly cheap. You can buy them for 2 chaos this league, so this is definitely a thing I recommend getting for leveling with this build, because it's just too cheap to pass up. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I realized while leveling that I forgot a bit about Enlighten and Vertex, and they are hard to get at the start of the league. So if you don't have a Vertex or an Enlighten level 2 or 3, you need to grab the Charisma cluster in the tree to run all your auras. That's just a little thing, I will fix that in the guide. I hope you had a good start in the league and enjoy the league mechanics or PoE new league experience in general. And I also hope that you enjoyed this bit of rambling video with the Atziri Kill in the background. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe.